Hi, Bloke from footballbiz.co.uk, and today I'll be doing a quick video comparison of the Magista Obra and the Magista Obra Leather Edition. The new Obra Leather Edition was recently launched as part of Nike's new leather pack consisting of the Mercurial, High Venom, Tiempo and Magista, which we have here today. The Magista Obra was originally launched in March 2014, and today we have the Silver Storm Edition launched in May 2015. So what the Magista Obra is all about, it's a control boot and it's designed for the playmaker, the player that likes to control the game for the whole 90 minutes. So you're going to see a lot of central midfielders and a lot of defenders wear these boots. The Magista Obra is headlined by the likes of David Luiz, Thiago Silva and Mamadou Sakho in terms of defenders. In terms of central midfielders, you've got Paul Pogba, Mario Götze and Douglas Costa. Not many players actually wear the Obra, a lot of players prefer the Opus. The likes of Thibaut Courtois is a player that prefers the Opus over the Obra because it has that traditional feel, doesn't have the dynamic fit collar. So let's get straight into it and see what these boots are all about. In terms of design, as you can see, this has the original template design seen on the World Cup edition of the Magista Obra, the first ever Magista Obra. So a primary colour, which is that wolf grey colour, and additional turquoise blue on the sole plate and on the Nike swoosh logos. The new Magista Obra leather has that turquoise blue colour on the sole and on the dynamic fit collar and on the heel, but there's an additional primary colour added, which is the black colour, black on the swoosh logos. Both great looking boots. I prefer this one because it's got a bit more black on it, but yeah, it's all about personal preference. In terms of tech specs, both have Flyknit. So essentially what the leather edition is all about, it's just got leather on top, but they both have Flyknit. The Magista Obra Standard Edition has Flyknit from the toes, from the heel, dynamic fit collar, it's everywhere. It's consistent, sort of seamless feel on the Magista Obra. The Leather Edition has Flyknit on the dynamic fit collar, on the heel, and on the base level of the upper with the leather added on top. What the leather is going to provide is a much more natural touch to the bull, bit better for protection, and it's just, in my eyes, it's a better design. But yeah, that's all about personal preference. In terms of Brio cables, essentially exactly the same. Both run from the laces to the sole just to connect the midfoot together to provide a better lockdown fit for better traction, acceleration, whatnot. Both have ACC, all conditions control, providing a consistent touch in both wet and dry conditions. Nylon chassis and conical stud system is featured on both boots. Both have that turquoise blue sole plate and both have conical studs in the nylon chassis. Nothing different there. In terms of weight, this is a small minor difference. The standard Magista Obra is roughly 200 grams. With the added leather layer on top of the Magista Obra Leather Edition, you're going to expect 10 grams more on the Magista Obra Leather. Not that much at all, but that's the weight difference. Not really a big difference at all. So in terms of fit, Magista Obra Leather sounds like it will fit better than the standard Magista Obra, but what you may have to know is that they have the same blast, the same sole plate, the same Flyknit upper construction. Magista Obra Leather will not fit better than the standard Magista Obra because the last is exactly the same. What leather does do is that it molds to your feet over time, but on the Magista Obra Leather, it's just added on top of Flyknit, so it's got synthetic and leather materials in the same upper construction, so it's going to fit exactly the same as the Magista Obra, standard Magista Obra. But what the leather does provide, as I said before, is going to be a bit better for protection. It's going to provide a much more natural touch to the bull. True to size is the way to go for these boots. If you are a wide-footed player like me, you will potentially struggle to actually put your foot into these boots because of the dynamic fit collar. Yes, so both boots have the dynamic fit collar. Flyknit does the same job on both boots. Both that sort of off-center lacing system towards the medial side for a better control area. But yeah, that's our brief comparison between the two most recent Magista Obra boots. The standard Magista Obra is lighter. It's thinner on the upper. It's going to provide a much more barefoot feel, whereas the Magista Obra Leather has the leather on top. Design wise, I'm a big fan compared to the standard one, and the leather is going to provide a much more natural touch, a bit better for protection, and I feel like it's a better product than the standard Magista Obra. I just feel like the Magista Obra is a bit too thin here and there. It's not great for protection. So yeah, that is a brief comparison video of the two new control boots by Nike Football. Thanks for watching. Please check out our channel trailer if you've not seen that already. Thanks for watching, and as always, we'll see you next time.